Well, after the last algae bloom, we were able to clean the tank out, get rid of all the live rocks, which reminds me I need to put those outside and bake them on the porch. And we've got very clear water. Acans are doing very well. And the reason all of this came about, I believe, is because I put a sump in. The sump is, turn this on, is a filter that I made out of a 10-gallon tank. There's some Chaeto, and the first one goes into the sock. I've got a pump for my GFO reactor, which is back here, hanging on the back. Then I've got some bio pellets and bio balls and things in the middle here. Water passes through. I've got a sponge up here. That's a bubble trap. Any bubbles in here, they get trapped in here underneath that sponge, and then the water continues up over here into this other container. And this other area here has a pump that returns the water, and that pump goes up and returns the water right up there. I've got a sponge on the end of it to catch anything, not a sponge, a net to catch anything that might come in. And then we've got, there's one of my emerald crabs there. Got a turbo snell. I had to get 3 turbo snells to help clean up this mess. Still got a little bit of diatom from cycling. That's that brownish stuff on the rocks there. And I'm thinking of getting a sand sifter to keep this sand nice and clean. There's a stomatoa snail. This is, I think, the only stomatoa snail that survived the whole thing when everything died out. My clownfish, of course, stayed, but the stomatoa snail, we had lots and lots and lots of these. And there's another turbo snail up there. But this is my filter system. This is the overflow that I made. So the overflow, when the water gets up there to that level, it goes up here, goes through that green tube, and goes down here and siphons down that pipe, and then into that filter underneath. So it's quite a setup, and nice, very nice clean water. I've got some charcoal in there too. Just keeping things really clean. This acan coral is really cool. It's gotten bigger since I got it. It's got some, let's see if I can get on the side here. It's got some new growth. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right in between those two. It's hard to see. But there's 3 in between these two on this side. There's my jawfish. When I get the sand sifter, he looks a lot like the jawfish, and I'm wondering if they're gonna battle it out. But the compatibility charts show that they get along. It'd be a golden-headed sleeper goby. This is a yellowhead jawfish. So we may try it, see what happens. This is my fantail fang, harptail fang. He's got a tail that looks like a harp, and he's got fangs for front teeth. So that's an update on the tank, how everything's looking.
There are no more stuffed animals, I'm telling you, no.
Just one more.
But I'm gonna shut off here. We got too much noise in here.